case you haven't noticed, a lot of people here today. Before I get into the thrust of my remarks, I want to just mention to you what I think many of you already know, and that just yesterday, Bob Mueller completed his investigation and submitted his report to the Attorney General. Now, I don't know what's in that report, but I do know that Mueller wound up indicting 34 people, including 6 Trump campaign officials. I also know that it is absolutely imperative that the Trump administration make that full report public. Nobody, including the President of the United States, especially this President, is above the law. As I look around this enormous crowd, I think not only are we going to win California, we're going to win the Democratic nomination. It's not that it's just a nice sounding phrase and maybe a good bumper sticker. What it is about is the understanding, and I think I'm the only candidate who will tell you this, that no president, not the most well-intentioned or honest, can do it alone. The powers that be, the powerful special interests on Wall Street and in the insurance companies and the drug companies and the military-industrial complex and the fossil fuel industry. These people have so much power that the only way we defeat them is when millions of people stand up and say loudly and clearly, change is going to come. It is about defeating Donald Trump, the most dangerous president in American history. But it is also about transforming our government and our economy and creating a system that works for all of us, not just the 1%. And today I want to welcome you to a campaign which says with confidence, with optimism, and with love that the underlying principles of our government will not be greed, will not be kleptocracy, will not be hatred or lies. The underlying principles of our government will not be racism, not be sexism, not be xenophobia, not be homophobia, or religious bigotry. Brothers and sisters, those anti-American sentiments are going to end and end soon. What this campaign is about and what our government is about is exactly the opposite. We are going to bring our people together. Black and white and Latino, Asian American, Native American, men and women, gay and straight, native born and immigrant. And let me be very clear in telling you what justice means to me. It means that we will not sit idly by and allow this country to move forward into an oligarchic form of society. We will not accept 3 wealthy people owning more wealth than the bottom half of American society. We will not accept a handful of billionaires controlling the economic and political life of this nation. At a time of massive income and wealth inequality, we will not accept the fact that more than 20% of American children live in poverty. Not acceptable. We will not accept the fact that veterans, men and women who have put their lives on the line to defend us, are sleeping out in the streets. And we will not accept the fact that we have 30 million Americans who have no health insurance and even more who are underinsured. And when we talk about justice, we're going to end a situation where the CEOs of large corporations earn over 300 times what their workers make. While at the same time, over 100,000 people in California are homeless, and so many of our people throughout this country are living in despair, have given up hope that for the 3rd straight year, life expectancy in America is actually in decline. We're going to change that. Since Trump has been president, we have seen a significant increase in hate crimes, crimes against the African American community, against the Jewish community, against the gay community, against immigrants, and against the Muslim community. And let's be clear, this is not just an American phenomenon. It's taking place throughout the world. We were all shocked and disgusted by the mass killings last week of 50 Muslims in a mosque in New Zealand. This morning, I had the opportunity to meet with members of the Muslim community at the Islamic Center of Southern California. And this is a promise I made to them, and I make to you, and I make to every American. As President of the United States, I will not have kind words to say about authoritarian leaders around the world who espouse bigotry and hatred. Together, we will once again make the United States the leader in the world in the fight for democracy and human rights, in the fight to bring the world together around a sense of common humanity, around justice and dignity.